Hi everybody, it's Nancy here, and I wanted to show you my Easter or my spring arrangement or bush or whatever you want to call it. But in order to do that, I had to hold that little flip camera of mine, and it was too shaky. My hands are shaking too much, so that didn't work at all. So I had to bring down some of the Easter eggs. I'm just going to show you some, and then you get the idea. Okay, I bought these Easter eggs at Hobby Lobby, and it said on the package paper mache, and that's exactly what I wanted, because I wanted to cut out the center and make a little arrangement inside, and well, I did a few of them. I cut out the center, and I didn't do the rest because underneath the craft paper was plastic. So these are not true paper mache, so I was very disappointed, but here we go. So this one I just painted and then used sparkly stuff and brushed it on. And this pink stuff is the one that Tip sent me. I put it in these little jars. You see, this is what Tip sent me, and I put some on some of the Easter eggs. This is the Easter egg. I decoupaged the little bunny on here, and I did the same, and then just made little tiny arrangements on top in order to hide the little hanger that I had to glue onto the top. So that's one of them. This is another one that I just decoupaged and used stickles. That's the word. Stickles right here. And I stickled the butterfly, and I got that off the Pinterest and cut out the butterfly. And this little trail, I don't know if you can see the little antennae, is little tiny, it's like seed beads, but not. It's the things that you put on fingernails, but I don't do my fingernails. But my daughter works or she's manager at Sally's, and I asked her if she had some, and she bought me some. And I didn't realize they were this tiny, but there they are. This is another one I just decoupaged, and I used the green stuff here that Tips sent me. Just here and there, wherever. And a little tiny arrangement again. This one I decoupaged a napkin on. And then on top of the napkin, I decoupaged the little bunny that, again, it's off Pinterest. And here I put a little moss, and then the little arrangement and the bow, like this. And this is another one that I just painted, stickled and decoupaged, and used the green stuff from Tips. I don't know what it's called. It's little tiny flakes. I don't know what it's called actually. And then a little arrangement. This I got from Trisha, a little shabby chic, and that was I think that was my last one, or next to the last one. And this one is also with the napkin decoupaged on, and then I put some lace on the bottom, and then some little fabric thingies, fabric roses I got from Walmart. And here I put a little birdie. I didn't have any more, or I would have used some on more eggs. Okay, and these are just little fillers that I bought also at Hobby Lobby. They're a little tiny, and I just made little tiny arrangements on top, and they come in all the little pastel colors, yellow, blue, green, a pretty blue actually, pink, and this purple. And they're all pretty much the same except different flowers on top and different egg. And here's the ones that I cut out. Okay, so I painted it first. This is yellow. And then I decoupaged script paper on. And I cut this out first of all, and then I painted it because I had to decoupage and everything the inside also. And then I just put a little moss in there, and this little plastic birdie that I found at, I think at a flea market or somewhere, and made this little arrangement up here. So these are quite cute when they're cut out, but I mean, it's dangerous because it's hard plastic. This is my all-time favorite one because it has the ballerina that my sweet Olivia sent me a while back. And again, I cut it out, put some moss in there. I glittered the ballerina's outfit in her little headpiece and her ballerina shoes. Little tiny roses. And these are fabric sprays that Trisha sent me. And these I got from Hobby Lobby, these pink things. And that's my all-time favorite. Although, you know, it's not Eastery. That's why I think I'm just going to call it my spring bush, because it has the ballerina in it. I love this one. I wanted to make more with the ballerina, but I'm afraid to cut out. Like I said, it's very dangerous, and I'm not that good. And on this egg, the cutout I glued on the bottom. You see, as a little. There's glue strings everywhere. I thought I had them all off. So on the cutout, I kept the cutout and glued it onto the bottom like a little shelf, so I could bring the nest forward a little bit. So again, you know, just painted, script paper, glittered it, put the nest on top of the moss, that little bird, and an arrangement. And this is the last one I cut out. And again, I used this as a shelf. A little white birdie. These two were my last little nests. Those are those Prima nests. And the last time I went to Hobby Lobby, they don't have any more. I wonder if it's discontinued, or if I hope they get some more back. But anyway, there I had some little millinery flowers and put them on the bottom. And this spray, I think I bought either from Lavish Laces or from Natasha Scrapbook Corner, and the little arrangements. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, I have to hurry up, is this I put on the table. This is basically a paper mache heart, and I put the pattern paper over it that my sweet Olivia sent me, decoupaged it on. And then I painted just with some gesso here and there. And then I put different mosses. You know those mosses you can buy at the dollar store. There's like 3 different mosses in there. I don't know what they're called, but I used all of the 3 different little mosses. And this big nest is what Trisha sent me. And she said this is an actual nest that she bought that you can buy to help the birdies make their own nest. I don't think we have that here in the States. I think we make our birdies work for their nests. But anyway, so then I started filling up the moss with flowers and newspaper strips that I cut apart. There is a little lace piece. I filled up the nest. This is from Natasha's, those little bead sprays. I love them. I want some more. These are the little eggs I bought also at Hobby Lobby. I put a little glass piece that I decoupaged a paper clock behind it. I don't know if you can see. And this is one of the art tiles I made in crackle. Used that crackle stuff on it, you know. It's like the glossy accents, but it crackles. There's a little cutout from a paper. I had this made for another project and it didn't work out. So I just glued it onto the heart, where the heart goes in. And it makes a nice background on the nest. And these are acrylic bead caps, and I put a pearl in there. This is acrylic, this is acrylic, and this is acrylic. And there should be one more somewhere. This is a little fork. Oh, and I used the homemade modeling paste on that. And this stuff here I bought also at Hobby Lobby, and it's in the wedding section. And it's this, and of course the wedding section is always half off, 50% off. It's that His and Hers, and it's super long. It's like, it doesn't say, but it's super long, and you can do a lot of projects with it. So that was a good buy for, for me, excuse me. The only thing I don't like on this is my birdie, because he kind of blends in. And if I find another birdie before Easter, I will exchange him out. I bought him at Walmart, and they only had the brown birdies. I need to make a trip to Hobby Lobby, but I don't know if I'll actually get there. So, you've seen my teacups that I've already made for Easter, so I'm all ready for Easter. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, this is the green stuff here also from Tips. Those little flakes, I put some on there too. And of course I used the stickles here and there and everywhere. And this will be all on my Easter table. And the girls will have their little Easter cups with their nests in it and things. And I'm done with my Easter projects, and I will move on to something else now. Finally. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and be good and kind to each other, and thanks for your support. Bye bye now.